Give me a countdown, honey.
All right, Dad. Ready. Are you ready to trim?
Not really, uh, because it's pretty crazy, but it's time. It's October 30th and it's getting cold out. And at nighttime, it's down in the 40s. So they say time to go night night and time for me to trim these vines back. So caution, wear gloves, wear protective eyewear because you don't want to get that white latex sap in your eyes. And some people have reactions even on their skin. So I'm prepared and I am ready to cut this mass of vines back just like this. Got to start trimming these up. Time to clean them up because they're not growing anymore. They're just going to die back. So I want to look at this. Oh my God, this is insanity.
So you just kind of go for it?
I'm just going for it. So I got to at least get this mass of vinage trimmed back so I can see what I'm working with. I can't even get to the caudex. So you can see all that white sap that's starting to ooze. Let me toss that. So what I normally would do, and some people do, they will actually cover the caudex with some cloth so this sap doesn't get on them because it can be very abrasive. So you see this has to all be cut back here. I don't cut them completely back. I still leave a nice little mound of leaves at the top. See, but all this needs to get cut back because if you leave these, what happens, the vines start growing towards the middle and the end and they just get longer and leggier and leggier. And that's not the way to
Maybe I
do it.
should wear goggles.
Yeah, maybe you should. You better stand back, honey. So I like to at least trim the massive vinage back so I can then have an idea of where I want to cut these, you see. So here's, for example, here's a vine. I'm going to cut it back to about here. So I still leave a main branch right there, just like this one here. I'm going to cut this here. So I still have, here's the main one. So the new growth is going to happen from here, which is what you want. You don't want the growth down here. You want new vines. Then you know it's healthy. So this I got a good start on. And so now you can actually see the caudex. See, look at that. Now you can see it. Okay, this one, this is a nightmare. This is insanity personified. Look at that. So this big one, the vines, once it starts, it just keeps going. So here I got to just get through all this stuff just so I can see what I'm working with. And this goes all the way up in here. And I'm not going to spend time now cutting all that back. I just want to cut this off here. And now you see it's starting to get viewable. See, but they are intertwined. Look, this one goes all the way over here. So to make a long story short, which sometimes isn't possible, this can take a while to do. And I enjoy it. I don't mind. As long as I have my protection on. You know, I'll work for 20, 30 minutes, take a break, come back to it. It's too much to do all at one time. This will take me many days to get through all this. And there's no rush. It's not like it has to be done now, but I at least like to get a head start. So all of you, if you live in an area where it's getting cold, if you see the vine starting to die back, like look at this Raphioacme, see? It's not growing anymore. It has stopped. So these can all be cut back.
How do you know it stopped?
Well, there's no new leaves and there's no...
So you can tell by the end of the...
Yes. And also you see how the leaves are starting to turn yellow now?
Oh, yeah.
You see it's all turning yellow.
So you just watered all this? Like
no,
you
I just
sprayed
gave
it down?
Well, I watered it to kind of help with the
Loosen it up?
latex.
Oh, okay.
You know, so it wouldn't be as messy. So at least it'd be a little slippery. So you see, look at this. See these? See how you can see there's even a change in the color of the vines. So if you leave these on here, what happens sometimes with Raphioacmes, if you leave the vines, you can end up with a fungus on them. Um, and you don't want that. So just remove them. See the ends? All the leaves are gone. And see how the vines are dying back?
Yeah.
So that's a telltale sign of it's time for these to go.
Okay.
And trust me, in a few months, these are going to take off again. I mean, this is crazy. Look at that. So I'm just going to cut that right there. And then later I'll trim it back, maybe down here to one of the lower nodes. But now you can see the caudex, see?
Yeah.
See the difference it makes? So let's go back to this sucker. And even, see, look at my pachypodiums. Look how long the branches have gotten to the point where they're so heavy, they're falling over. So this, now that the leaves are starting to go, like here you can see, for example, over here, Janelle. See how the leaves just fall off?
Yeah.
This is already well into dormancy, so I will not water this except maybe once a month for a little bit. But these long ones, I can trim these back. See how long this is? So these long branches that just get more entwined, I'm going to trim those back so I get some new branches, which means more flowers too.
Right.
Instead of just here on these one ends, I'll let it cut them and get some new branches, which means more flowers too. So, I mean, look at these vines go all the way up to here. So you can see I have my work cut out for me. So look at this big clump right here. Let's just cut this out of the way. And then you'll start to see, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Tangled mess. And in there. So now look, all of a sudden, whoa, look what we got here. Check that out. See all these?
Nice.
Look at this, it goes all the way up here. Look at that. So this is my even year to let them vine. Next year, I am not going to let it get like this. I'll let them grow, but I'll keep them pruned back so it'll be a nice, tough, kind of a little canopy so they look really pretty. And that's good. I like this way I can see my caudex all through the summer instead of not being able to see it at all. And they're perfectly happy with that. Plus, it saves me a lot of time. I don't have to do this next year again.
Right.
Because it's time consuming and it's not necessary. So are you getting some of this, Janelle? Are you understanding what I'm talking about, everybody? Below, see, look at this mess. So when I'm all done with this, I'll just take a hose and just quickly hose everything off. Get that off the caudex. So by some chance, I don't want to burn the caudex with this crazy latex. But look at this. Here, let me cut this one back here. This is really a beauty.
Yeah, so you have to do that. All these over here.
Oh, yeah. I might have to hire you, Janelle, to come over here and help me with this.
Wow, yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah, even all these.
Now that they raised the minimum wage, I can put you to work.
Oh, great.
Hey, consider it an honor, okay?
Oh. Hire me. I think I hear a rat.
A bat?
A bat or a rat? Maybe the rat will just eat the latex and then you don't have to worry about the rats.
Wouldn't that be? That would be awesome.
Yeah, look at all of it. It's kind of hard to see on the camera.
All the oozing that's going on here. Gee. This is really, as your specimens get more mature and they're healthy, they just keep vining more and more every year. This is about the heaviest vinage I've had in a long time. I mean, look at this. Look at all my growers here. I can't even move them because they're just so intertwined. Look at that. Now that's a nice snobby caudex. Look at those tubercules. Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to the tubercular world.
That's Caudex garden is coming back to life.
It's coming back, yeah.
Well, I guess it's not coming back to life.
It's viewable. Look at that. So you can see this takes quite a while. I'm not really just hacking at it. I'm just really trying to be methodical about it, because it's going to take me a while. That these are all intertwined through these pachypodiums, so this could take a while to actually clean that all out. When I'm done, these will all be completely cleaned out. Absolutely. But it's probably going to take me a week.
If you hire me, maybe it'll only take a day.
Well, I'll take it into consideration. I don't even know where some of these are. Look at these, are all of these plants are all hanging out together. See? And I believe they like it. I think there's some chemical reaction that keeps these babies happy, that they can talk to each other.
Happy trimming. I'll come back in a few hours.
Okay. See you later, everybody. Giddy up.
Or a week, and we'll do a follow-up.